Alright, YouTube maniacs! You asked for it. You finally got it. YouTube Mania's running wild, brother. As you can guess by my little limitation here, I'm doing a review today of a Hulk Hogan DVD. I don't remember much. I do remember when I first got into wrestling, I do remember being a big Hulk Hogan fan. Nowadays, I think I lean more towards the... Not so much Rey Mysterio, not so much a Hulk Hogan fan anymore, but I picked this up pretty cheap at Amazon.com. This is Hulk Hogan, unreleased collector edition. All the matches on here are ones that have not been released on DVD before. The last disc has promos. I cannot tell you what the promos are because they're out of context, like with the Randy Macho Man Savage DVD. Unlike with the Ric Flair one, where they put them right where they need to be so you can get an idea what the build-up was at the match. They didn't do that with this one. Sadly, like I said, this is the unreleased stuff, so there's some good matches here. Fortunately, no Hillbilly Jim. That's kind of the only complaint I really have. I'm hoping eventually to do like a Hillbilly Jim collection. I will watch that, believe me. These are all unreleased matches, so some you may have seen, some you may have not. And actually there are interviews within this, so there actually are some that make sense. On the first DVD, I'd have to say the best ones to me would be, match-wise, I like Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant from Madison Square Garden, September 2nd, 1980. This was before the big match, WrestleMania 3. And Hulk Hogan versus Kamala on disc 2. Hulk Hogan and Bam Bam Bigelow versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase and Virgil. And also Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter from London, England, April 24th, 1991. As we get to disc, these are going by order, so we'll get into the more modern stuff here. The last match on here is Hulk Hogan versus Kurt Angle from August 1st, 2002. So, I would say my top matches on here would have to be Hulk Hogan versus Triple H from June 6, 2002, and Hulk Hogan Edge versus Billy and Chuck in a WWE Tag Team Championship match from SmackDown, July 11th, 2002. This chronicles. I've not seen Hulk Hogan the Ultimate Collection. I think that I know there's several Hulk Hogan movies out. There's this one, Hulk Hogan's Ultimate Collection, which I think is pretty cheap for Amazon.com also. Hulk Hogan Still Rules, and then from highspots.com, if you go there, you can find they have a DVD of his matches from Japan. So. If I find a shoot DVD on Hulk Hogan, I'll let you guys know in case there are any Hulkamaniacs out there. So what do I rate this one? Well, as I said, I got this cheap. The set's good, the match is good, the promos are interesting, and it does live up to the thing. I had honestly never seen any of these matches before, and the segment with him and Mr. T in the grocery shop, training for the big match, that's kind of funny. So what do I give this overall? I'd give this probably a 5 out of 10. I would pick up this set. Really, I think the only ones, if you have the Ultimate Collection, you would probably get this one just to have the matches, because you're not going to probably find them anywhere else, maybe on VHS. So I think Hot Water Wrestling says some of the early matches are from the Hulkamania videos, so. But I would, like I said, I picked this up for like $5.99. If you can find it at that price, I think it'd be worth picking up. It's a good addition to your collection. And if you remember growing up watching wrestling, remember Hulk Hogan, back from when he was the Invincible Hero. This actually does show some of his WCW stuff when he's with the NWO. So it does show some interesting matches, and I really have no complaints about this whole set. Every match is great here. 3 stars at the minimum, probably 5 or 6 stars at the maximum each match. There's promos in here and everything else, so it's really, I believe, pretty much like this. 27 matches never were released on DVD, so. Only match, it might be on the other Hogan time. Never mind. But, yeah, I would pick this up for a Hogan fan. Yeah, so I'd go ahead and pick this up if you're a hardcore Hulkamaniac. Because it's interesting, and there's a lot of good matches on here, and I really have no complaints. So, yeah, if you're a Hulkamaniac, you're going to pick this up regardless of what I say. But if you've been thinking about where to pick this one up, or the Ultimate Collection of Hulk Hogan, I think they're both $5.99 on YouTube, or on, sorry, not YouTube, this is YouTube, on Amazon.com. So, I would suggest, if you need to choose between one or the other, that's really a preference, because, but if you ask me, since they're both $5.99, you can scrape together an extra $10 or something, an extra $6 or something. I would get both sets, because then you have the stuff that's widely known, and then you have the stuff that's rarely been seen before. And if you want more than that, check out highspots.com. They have the 2 other Hulk Hogan DVDs I told you about, Hulk Hogan in Japan and Hulk Hogan Still Rules. Actually, I think they have like a fan pack deal where you get that, action figure, and a CD from Hulk Hogan's Wrestling Boot Camp Band. So, until next time, YouTube maniacs, remember, say your prayers, take your vitamins. What was doing? No. Take your vitamins, say your prayers, subscribe, or count on my videos. And until next time, this is the American Samurai saying, Hulkamania is still running wild, brother. Sayonara.